This module is 4.1 of the Federal Resume Training Guide for transitioning military members. In this module, we will review the login process, learn where to locate job announcements, review the job announcement in detail to understand requirements, get comfortable how to read job announcements before submitting a resume application. First, you want to access www.USAjobs.gov. You will want to click on the sign in the top left corner of the page. This will prompt you to log in or create an account. Creating an account is easy. Just follow the steps and it will take you there. However, it is important to know that there are strong security in each time that you log in. So make sure that you remember to log on with your password and remember to write it down where you can keep it safe. You also will need to provide an authentication before you can log in, which is shown right here. Once you are logged in, you can search for the job titles you are interested in applying for by using the keyword search and also by location. In this example, I just did a search for human resource specialist with no location. So this would show all open announcements in all locations, even international positions. Here you can see that there are 17 job announcements. Of course, you can change the keyword that best fit your skills. What is important to know on this page is that to further understand the hiring path on the right panel, you may not be able to apply for all announcements, and you should take a close look at each announcement to see if you qualify to apply for it. For example, the first announcement is open to the public. Thus, it shows the open to the public sign. But the second, the HR specialist position, that one is not open for all the public. One thing to remember is to make sure that you are selecting the veterans position on here. Once you have selected a job announcement, it is important to understand how to read the job announcement to ensure you understand requirements and details of what you are applying for. The overview page will provide you an open time frame that the announcement is open for application, the pay scale, service if it's competitive, the salary, work schedule, and location. The time is super important as you will need time to ensure your resume is updated prior to applying. There you can manage your time, therefore you can manage your time well in preparing to apply for a position that you see on the announcement. Some jobs have important announcements about the position on this page. For example, some very competitive positions will close when they reach 100 applications. So even though they may have a date, they may close earlier once they reach 100 applications. The duties will provide you a summary of the job. It provides a list of responsibilities, work schedule available for that position, major duties, which is important to know as you will be taking a look at that for your resume, travel percentage requirement. This would show if the job requires you to travel, promotion potential. So you can start at a low grade, but within a year, it could take you to a promotion after your probation period. Supervisory requirements, and then the job series. For example, the job I selected is in HR management. So it's showing 201 HR management. And the requirements will let you know if you further qualify to apply for the position based on your employment status in the US and other job requirements. The qualification explains what type of experience is needed in order to qualify for the position, such as past work experience, education, or both. Here you also learn how your resume will be evaluated, what type of security clearance is required, such as secret, top secret, or if any, and what documents you need to upload with your resume application. Most of the federal jobs have great benefits, but if you are new to this, which most of you will be, you may not want to take just a little time in reviewing this. You definitely want to take a look at the um, link where it says to read about federal benefits and learn more about it. Before applying for the job, you should review the application requirements. A sample of the questionnaire is provided here. The questionnaire will need to be completed once your resume is submitted. Pending your questionnaire answers, it will determine if your resume will be considered for further referral. This is super important. And how to submit an application. Once you have your resume and all your paperwork, your documents, you're going to click here on the apply button. You want to make sure that you have your resume complete that is reflective of the position that you are applying. You are able to save more than one resume in here. So again, make sure that you're selecting the right one. Followed by the submission of the application and documents. You can also preview the questions like we talked about of what you're going to be turning it in with your application. These will be questions such as, how are you familiar with this position? Do you know certain systems that come with this job? So they're just trying to get a little bit of overview of how well do you know the job that you're applying for. And then, of course, you want to make sure that if you have your school transcripts, any documents, your DD-214s, that you are uploading. So make sure that you are uploading that with all before you turn in your final documents. So this concludes the 4.1 training. After this training, you should be more comfortable with navigating through the USAjobs.gov and be ready to do job searches. This is not the training for the resume. This would be on the 4.2 training. So now that we have gone over and learned how to navigate on USA Jobs, the next module will be how to build your resume. But before we do this, we are going to break, and the class will do an activity on how to go through and get more familiar with what you have learned through this module 4.1. So again, this concludes our training for the 4.1 module, and the 4.2 will be followed after the activity. Thank you.